It's time for lunch money with Gina Savage and Christy Miller. We are your new daytime comedy talk show.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Lunch Money. We are your new daytime comedy talk show. I'm your host, Gina Savage, and I'm joined with your host, the ever-talented, stunning, you look stunning today,
Oh, that's so nice.
Christy Miller.
Yes, bitches. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Will it have happened already?
Yeah, it did.
I'm like, where are we? What day of the week is it?
It was Friday.
Yeah,
It's
I worked
Monday.
it. I already worked it.
You already worked it.
I worked it. I was tired.
Yeah, she
you know.
was tired. You know,
Yeah.
she lauged. She cried. It
I
became a
laughed
part
at
of her.
Yeah. Yeah, like while we're on the subject of 4th of July, how many of yours were like good ones? Like, did you have like good 4th of July? I had a couple of really good ones. Then I had some like miserable ones.
When I was young,
Right.
and I will say this as I got older, back in Los Angeles, a comedian, my sister from another Mr. Sean Polofsky, she would throw the biggest 4th of July parties every year in her apartment. And it was like nonstop, in and out. And the cops would come and eat and barbecue with us and hang out, and comics all day long, in and out, in and out. It would last about 18 to 20 hours.
Wow, that's a long.
And it was the funnest 4th of Julys that I ever had.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really
So it's all of us together, and Sean being the hostess with the mostess.
fun.
No, that's my girl, Sean Polofsky.
That's fun.
So yeah, she had the best parties. But other than that,
Well, yeah, usually mine are like, so there's an Amy Mann song that I used to sing around the 4th of July. Because like this, I gotta sing.
Okay, good to it.
Today's the 4th of July. Another June has gone by. And when I think of our town, I just think what a waste of gunpowder and sky. I'm singing really badly, but I used to be like, I'm so miserable on the 4th. But the good ones always happen mostly in New Jersey when I'm on the boardwalk, in like Asbury or something where it's not as crowded.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
In Chasbury Park,
Very, hey.
Where's the button? Anyway, yeah, those were always fun. I know I'm not a big crowd person. I'm not okay, I've seen the fireworks. Okay, that's adorable. Like, Jersey's better because it's like you could see all the Macy's fireworks, but you're not in the craziness.
In the thick of it.
Yeah, it's too much for me. So when I first moved into this apartment 20 years ago, we were able to go up on the roof. We weren't supposed to, but we did. And it was before that building right at 46 and 8th where Ron Barber lives.
Oh.
Before it was built. So we could see the ball drop. You could see fireworks. You could see everything. And then they built that the year after.
And they ruined everything. And, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm getting older, but like everything, it's crowded. It's crowded. Everything's crowded. I'm just done with crowded. But anyway.
Yeah, we're too old for crowds.
Too old for crowds.
Send in the crowds.
Or at least know to give me a little space. I was thinking about how tired we always are.
Segways are for kids.
But it ties in because this is how I make it all work.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks had his 99th birthday. And why does this tie in with tired? Hello. Madeline Kahn. When she sings in Blazing Saddles.
It's the greatest.
That's how I feel all the time.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Tired of playing the game. Into the friggin' shame. I'm so tired. Happy birthday, Mel Brooks. Rest in
If you
peace,
could hear us,
Madeline.
fucking
Happy
freak.
birthday, Mel.
I like when Madeline was in Young Frankenstein. When he banged her. Alas, my soul, I finally found you. I'm tired.
Yeah. Oh my God. What?
Oh, she was the best.
So
Madeline
great.
Kahn was one of the funniest, greatest.
Yeah, I forget. Although, I don't really forget, but I know like she shaped my comedy mentality.
Sure.
Of course, Lucille Ball, and of course Carol Burnett is like right up there.
Yeah, God, your influences are. I mean, I love Lucy and Carol Burnett, but like my comedy, like why I started comedy, Marsha Warfield and George Wallace.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what what it is, bro.
What it is.
Fight the power.
What it is. Well,
I'm Angela Davis.
it's good to see you. I know you had stuff happen this week. I know I thought I had jury duty. It's next Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll be off that Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I went home and I'm like, I gotta go to jury duty. And I looked at the thing and the summons said July 8th. So I'm like, thank you. Another day, another few hours of sleep.
Yeah.
You had some major stuff going on.
Oh, well, I just had my baby's first mammogram.
Baby's first mammo.
I'm like, sweetie, are they even allowed?
Did they squeeze the bejesus out of him?
Oh, honey, I'm
Hurts like hell.
First of all, I was like, how did you find them? Second of all, because she asked me, because it's my first one. I'll be 55 in September, and Medicaid's not the most greatest. And I switched from Health First to Metro Plus, and amazing, by the way. And
Good.
Within a day, I had a PCP, an OBGYN, an LMNOP, and a partridge and a pear tree, and I changed my pronoun. So it was all great. Thank you, Metro Plus. And so I went in, and she's like, is this your first mammogram? And I said, yeah. She goes, why? Why would you wait? You're supposed to have this done. Were you too scared to come in because you were nervous? And I said, no, actually, I just never thought about it. I go, I kind of, bench pressed my boobs off over the last few years. So they're not even boobs anymore. They're pecs.
You have pecs.
Yeah. They're like little pats of butter on a Denny's pancake.
Squeeze your poor pecs together.
Yeah. I have cleavage. Sweetie, muscle's not a cleave, okay? Sir, put your shirt on. This is for women. Yeah. And that's why they call it mammogram.
Mammogram.
It's not sir-ogram.
That's right. It hurts like hell.
Should I do that?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Mammogram. I have dense breasts.
They're dumb?
They make the wrong choices, that's for sure.
Yeah, they do.
They have for many, many years.
She found it, and she pulled it and put it in that thing and smashed it. And I'm like, okay,
it's the worst.
What did I do to you, lady? Like, they're little. They're built. I'm built like a toddler up here, okay?
Yeah. And then they push that thing, and then
and she goes,
slam it. No,
hold your breath.
Hold your breath. Stay still.
Stay still and put your arm around here and put your leg out. It's like the worst hokey pokey.
Yeah, it's unpleasant.
Yeah, it was. Then it was over, and I was like, that's it. No tip.
No
she didn't
tip.
find me amusing at all, by the way.
No? Too bad.
And she goes, can we bring in a student? I have a student intern here.
Oh, they have a lot of those.
Yeah, they do. It's Bellevue for the mentally crazy. I didn't think they were going to let me out. Third floor.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
Everybody's got like a sidekick watching the whole.
Right. So the students are in the sidekick.
The sidekicks.
What are you, Robin?
What are your sidekicks are?
Mammogram and Robin.
Sidekick. Sound like a real Jewish lady. They've been the sidekicks coming in, trying to get my mammogram and the sidekicks.
And she's watching.
Yep.
And she goes, do you mind if she comes in? I go, what do you need, backup? They're not that big. Jesus, lady.
And nothing.
What are you batting your
nothing out of her.
Yeah, nothing. Couldn't break anything. It was bad too. I was very upset.
Yeah, they're very serious.
Very serious. She was not amused with me.
Yeah. The only time I think I got a laugh out of a doctor, not that, but I always try to make people like I'm uncomfortable, so it's like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And is when I had a wart on my finger for 3 years, and I go, listen, I don't know what's happening. Something is in there. And it's kind of like, have you seen? And then I go, have you seen Stranger Things? And like, he died because I'm like, this thing is like otherworldly.
Or if you watch South Park, it was her baby Jesus fetus.
Exactly. Nobody here is laughing at that though.
No.
Because I didn't tell it nearly as funny as how it happened, but it was truly hilarity ensued.
But like my OBGYN that I met, this last week, I had her in stitches. She goes, what brings you in today? Like, usually people go to see their gyno at new or whatever they got. There's an issue.
Right.
Like, something's wrong. And I just said, well, I'm pushing 55. I just want to get a tune-up, oil change, kick the tires, make sure it's got another 60,000 miles in it.
There you go.
She dropped her pen and busted out laughing. She's, I've never heard it described that way. I go, yeah, I got to keep the engines running.
That's right. That's funny.
And then she goes, are you sexually active? And I went, why, yes, I am. High five all across the room. High five.
Braggart. Bragging all the way.
But this one, the breast lady, nothing. Yeah. The vagina lady, crushed it. Crushed the vagina lady. Breast lady, lost the room.
Bye-bye, breast
Bombed.
lady. All right, well, I have, speaking of conditions, and this is a segue.
Is it?
Believe it or not, there is a yeah, it is. It's a good one. It's a good one. Ties into two of my favorite things.
Uh-oh.
Ties in the word
Tom
alien.
Cruise and sleeping?
Well, I will mention Tom Cruise today. I will mention it, but there's something called alien hand syndrome.
Alien hand? Oh, I've heard of this stuff.
This is a really, it's a
all
thing.
of a sudden you don't realize it's your hand?
Well, no. All of a sudden your hand works independently of anything you do. It's just, like, let's say it'll slap you in the face. You can't stop it. You're just trying to push your hand away. It's just doing
it's trying to feel you up, and you're like, stop. We're not church. Alien hand. Alien hand.
You can't stop it from happening. You can't stop it from happening. I watched, The Unexplained. But it... I watched The Unexplained.
You did?
William Shatner, come on.
Oh, talk about 90. Okay.
I don't
Talk about, hi, this is Weekend at Bernie's. I watched The Unexplained. I'm like, Shatner's still alive?
Still
He's like
kicking it.
190 years old. And like, is there, like, I'm waiting for the string to make him wave to the camera.
I can't get enough of it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if they prop him up, what they do to him. When he is talking about something, I am like, what do you have to say, William
Spock.
Shatner?
Spock. Alien hand syndrome.
Alien hand syndrome.
That's what drowned my wife in the pool back in the 90s. Nothing? Too soon. All right.
Anyway, the thing is, they don't know what really, like, they think, like, people that may have had a brain injury, it's possible.
Sure.
But it really is.
So comedians? Sweetie, we're brain injuries walking around with microphones.
Oh, that's true. But it really is unexplained.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be a fungus. It could be like a zombie-like fungus that you get from plants. Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. I watched Discovery Channel has Ryan Reynolds talking about, like, these creatures, like the unsung heroes that you don't know about in the creature world.
Oh, like Blake Lively?
Come on now. Unsung creatures. She's a fine-looking creature, though. You got to give her that. You got to
The
give
Last
her.
of Us for the rest of us.
There was a movie. What's the one?
I don't know.
With Harrison Ford, she did where she's like she doesn't die, whatever. I thought she was quite good in that. I'm sorry. All right.
Anyway.
I digress. But anyway.
So the unsung heroes of the creature
he's
world.
so good. The narration for it is incredible, but these creatures are insane. Like, there's a slug that can't see, that, like, when danger is coming, it spews out like a mucus membrane.
Oh, sorry.
So
do the men on the subway. Nothing? All right.
I
sorry.
love it. Anyway, the point is,
he's blinded by the injustices in America. So he jerks off.
It gets better.
Really?
There's a wasp. It's called like the jeweled wasp or something. It lays in. It will capture a cockroach.
God bless her.
Right? It will render it incapacitated. Okay, but still alive. So the fucking thing is a zombie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it lays an egg in there, and then the roach, like, feeds the wasp egg until hello, gross. And the way Ryan Reynolds narrates it it's phenomenal. Like, I'm like, this is incredible and funny, and I learned about it, and yet I'm like, this shit exists in a microscopic way in our world, and I'm like, gross.
Yeah.
No wonder I have, like, a fungus on me.
We'll be right back.
From my, what is it? Is it a dust mite? I'm still dealing with that. But anyway.
Now I'm really going to get the shoe out and smash one if I see one and be like, you have wasp eggs in you.
There's a whole other world that you don't know under your bed. For real. For real.
You know, the monster left because there's shit under there that I don't know.
I'm friends with the monster that's under. Okay. New topic. But yeah. Watch that thing on Discovery.
You know what I watch on Discovery is, oh no, it's Nat Geo. Never mind.
Okay.
Nat Geo is Tucci in Italy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Tucci in Italy?
Yeah. Stanley Tucci goes around different little towns and villages in Italy and does the culinary finessing of the culinary arts of whatever the locals like to eat.
That's nice.
And he speaks in Italian. I'm like, just be gay. Will you just be gay? Could you please be gay? Because he played gay in the movie Burlesque with Cher, and he worked for Cher in Burlesque, and he was the gay, wardrobe
gay and
seamstress.
Devil Wears Prada too?
He's gay. He's always gay, but
Isn't
it's
he
like
gay?
he's not in real life.
Okay.
No, Stanley Tucci likes the coochie.
Anyway. God bless. He's a good actor.
I just want him to be him, and I wanted him to be gay, and I always wanted Nathan Lane and Robin Williams to be married after I saw The Birdcage.
Oh, that's nice.
Because they're adorable together.
That's very nice. Speaking of gay, but not gay, Tom Cruise. He's showering his new lady love, the Ana de Armas, or whatever her name is. Ana de, it's always one of those.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Talented actor. Yeah, no, but she's talented. Okay, I get it.
Is she talented so she can suck cock? All right, good for her. That's talent.
She's talented. She's talented. Beautiful.
Is she?
Showering, according to reports.
Of course.
That I read because I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
I'm like, whining and dining. He went and he created a fragrance for her made of orchids.
Her pussy must be brand new off the showroom floor.
I have first of all, that level of courtship, flying.
It's creepy.
Well, I mean, who will ever experience that in their lifetime?
No,
how does that
ask
even?
Kate Hudson how that worked out, or whatever her name is.
Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes, same thing.
Well,
once a Kate, always a Kate.
I don't know. I mean, it's a trade-off, I guess.
Yeah, she got a career, and he got a beard.
Ana de Armas. Very talented.
All right, well, good for her. She
right,
could
great.
suck a good dick, and she takes it in the ass. That's talent.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And she hides his homosexuality.
Okay.
Mission Impossible, going down on his new girlfriend. I'll just buy her a fragrance instead.
Fragrance, helicopter rides. I'm all right with it.
Anything but pussy is what is in his menu.
All right. There's no winning with you. There's no, because I love him anyway.
I know, that's why. Well, it's like Dwayne Johnson. He likes Trump, so.
Yeah.
That's why I have to sit on his face to tell him to shut the fuck up. Oh.
Two things. One does relate to Trump, but not yet. First,
like everything bad in the world?
In the news, this woman in Texas, let me just get my notes. Blanca Lopez, she goes to a Starbucks in Irving, Texas, and somebody puts a joke. The joke is, what do you call on her cup? First of all,
they're supposed to write greetings and shit like that.
Okay, but
they wrote a joke. What is it? What is it?
The joke. It says, what do you call a sick eagle? An ill eagle. And she took it to, what are you saying, Blanca Lopez, right? Now,
Salina.
Right. So it became a thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Starbucks, do us a favor. Stay in your lane. Make the fucking coffee. Quit with the jokes. Even if you thought I could see somebody say, but
if
it's like
it's
poor
he
taste.
He was doing it to intimidate her.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to be a racist prick right now. It's okay to bash people that are not white and straight. And all those white straight males that think they're running everything are all on Grindr during Republican conventions. Thank you. They can suck dick better than I can. That's why they're in politics and I'm here.
Stay in your lane.
I stayed in my lane.
Stay in your lane. But speaking of...
sorry, I went on a rant.
No, it's okay. But,
because that pisses me off. That pisses
me off. But you know what pisses me off even more is this fucking... in the Florida Everglades.
Oh, God.
alligator Alcatraz bullshit.
No, it's alligator Auschwitz is what they call
Oh,
it.
is that what it is
Yeah,
now? Well,
yeah.
you know, like
That's
look,
what I read.
First of all,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's alligator. It's probably both.
First of all,
Gross.
it's Alcatraz. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
But first of all, the Everglades is supposed to be a protected area.
Yeah.
And
it is.
people have volleyed for years, if that's the right
Yeah.
way, you know, to protect the area. Now they're building this bullshit. You know, it's like, oh, it's so funny. You know, where do you think you're going to go? There's alligators and shit. Where do you think you're going to go? It's so blatantly...
We're living in Nazi Germany. Sorry.
It's just heinous. And, you know, I don't know if this is true because I don't know where they're reporting. Like, I just don't know what the... How do we even really fact check anymore?
Well, I
right?
saw DeSantis there going, over here is like laundry rooms for the workers and they can take showers and sleep here. Like all their accommodations are met. I'm like, yeah, who's going to do all that work? The people that are there in prison for no apparent reason.
Well, CNN, where did I write it down? CNN says fewer than 10% of the migrants in ICE custody have been convicted of serious crimes.
Of course. I'm surprised it's that high.
Okay. 75% no convictions at all.
Yep.
Except traffic or, you know,
Parking
immigration-related things.
But,
and several have already died in custody.
yeah.
So, like,
the woman that died who had a miscarriage because she needed help and they ignored her and then her baby died. And it's like, you just don't. It's just so barbaric. I hate us right now. I really hate us.
I'm not really fond of us right now.
Any other countries adopting?
I'm not.
Jax in New Zealand, I love you, girl. You and your husband still have your room ready for me until all this blows over. I'm going to take a 4-year vacation.
The only thing I'm sure of is Armageddon. You know, that's you know, every man for himself. Like, you know, it's lawlessness. Really.
Is
at
the
end of
arm
day.
again
The hat?
against is Armageddon frisky?
Armageddon nuts now.
Armageddon frisky with myself.
Armageddon. Listen. And what if that alien hand presses a button? You know what I'm saying?
The
Then
nuclear
what?
button.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. The world is vampire. Set to drain. My sister and I, our favorite song right now. It's a favorite song right now. I don't know. It's a crazy, crazy world.
My favorite song right now is Cardi B's new one, Outside.
I don't know it.
It's brand new.
Is it?
I've been jamming to it all day.
All right, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I
The
love Cardi
outro.
B. Cardi B and Miley Cyrus are my guilty pleasures.
That's okay. I love Miley. You know.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
I love everything. I love her voice. I love her persona.
Mm-hmm.
I love her not giving a fuck. And I love that she hates her dad. Just like me, sweetie.
Billy Ray Cyrus is now going out with Elizabeth Hurley.
Yes.
Oh, which brings me to like celebrity couples in general, right?
Yeah.
So Jeff Bezos got married to what's her face?
The blow up doll.
Well,
Why don't they put illegal on her Lopez cup?
Oh, please. Well, you know, there's so many things that's just like hypocrisy.
It's so disgusting.
But I do have to say, I like that she's 55.
Yeah, and
I mean, I like that. I don't care what she did to
the
herself.
tits are 3 years old. The lips are 6 months. Yeah,
I don't care about
No, I don't care. But it's funny.
I don't care.
The whole thing is hilarious. But my favorite part is all the Italians in Venice protesting and boycotting and making them move their wedding. Gangster Italy. Love you.
Italy. It's all right, though.
Oh, it's funny. Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
He's a
clown.
clown.
I will give him that. And what do you think? And speaking of celebrity couples, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. You think after she went to space, he was
that was it. Yeah, that was it.
He was like, you know what?
He's like, bitch. I wish that shuttle would have exploded.
I'm like, all right, enough. I get that the whole thing was cornball, but like, you know, I kind of like it.
In space. Katie is cuckoo.
She's cuckoo, but I still like her.
She was married to Russell
Nat Geo.
Brand. Like crazy meets crazy.
I feel like, you know, people get duped.
Because she's a Dumbo.
She just must not, like...
She's a Dumbo.
She just, you know... But, I mean, you know, there's a lot of women, including...
But Orlando Bloom...
made some money. So,
But Orlando Bloom also is a piece of shit, too, because Kylie Minogue and him were together for a long time. And she gets cancer, and he ditches her.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, don't you want to fuck chemo? Sorry. I love Kylie Minogue. Sorry, bitches. That bitch is what, 56, 57 years old on a world tour right now? And that bitch is doing flips and dancing in 5-inch stiletto platform heels and flawless. That bitch is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Cancer looks good on you.
You know what? You just, you know.
That's revenge.
You can't count people down.
No,
You know, you
don't
think
ever
you-
just, don't, no,
Yeah,
you can't.
You know?
You know,
just
someone
can't.
has a little misstep, you just, you know what? They'll pick themselves up. And if they don't, then that's their thing. Who cares? But people, we're resilient.
Yeah, we are.
Bitches are resilient.
But should be resilient.
You know, bitches be shopping and bitches be resilient, son. What?
Like someone that would never say bitches be resilient. Bitches be resilient. All right. Well, that's my time.
We've resiliented ourselves off the show.
That's it. Are we done already?
We are. We're done.
I'm tired.
We're tired, hot.
Hot.
You know, we're literally in a hot flash right now.
But the 4th of July was amazing.
Yes, but it was unreal. I can't wait to talk about it tomorrow, today, yesterday, whatever. Anyway, that's been our show, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you guys so much for tuning in every week to our beloved Lunch Money Talk Show right here on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are your new noon daytime comedy talk show, and you can catch us Mondays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can follow Lunch Money Talk Show on Instagram for the latest clips and updates, and you can also follow Gina Savage at Savage in the City Pics for her latest updates and Tom Cruise fetish. And last and incredibly least, sweetie, you can follow me as well at Christy Miller Comedy for my latest updates and clips and stupid stuff that I post. And we will be off next week because I will be in Austin. Speaking of crazy people, I'll be in Austin, Texas from the 9th through the 13th. I'll be back. We'll be back that following week of the 21st. And yeah, we'll see you then. We love you. Stay golden. Please follow the show. Please like the show. Stream old episodes and get caught up with all of our fascinating facts. And leave us a comment. Say hi, you know, hit the like button. It helps us out.
Yep.
And last but not least, don't forget to share our show. We love you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
That's our show. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye now.